think we're good to go. Hope everybody's doing well. I haven't played Monster Hunter Wilds in almost 2 weeks, believe it or not. I've been so obsessed with Doom and with blueprints and just life that I kind of got away from Monster Hunter. And I'm a little sad. I want to get back into it, so we're going to do it together right now. And we're going to check out the new event quest that just dropped today. And it's for a new headband. So we're going to go ahead and see what we need to do to get the headband. I like to call this Elden Bling. Basically, Vanity Souls, whatever you want to call it. Like, the kit that I have on my character now is pretty much what I'm going to be using until probably the DLC. I can't imagine it's going to change. I do have a set of farming gear that I can pick up as well that I do use from time to time. But like when I'm basically going out into it, I'm going to be using the armor I have now, right? Anyways, they've added a new event quest here called Running Wild, which is a 5-star quest. You got to be hunter rank 21 or higher. And it's running now through basically the end of the week. Go ahead and complete the quest, and you're going to be able to get the gear, the materials, so to speak, to pick up a new headband. So right now, this is kind of my go-to armor. I'm actually going to go ahead and change it to my farming gear because why not? And I have it. So let's go in the tent. It's been a while, so you're going to have to bear with me on some of the weird button presses as I'm deprogramming myself from Doom Eternal and getting back into Monster Hunter mode. So let's go ahead and pull our kit out real quick. And let's go over and do our equipment change. So you can see right here I'm running the Numinous set, full set of all that, which is kind of like my end game stuff. I did pick up the Focusrite armor, which is basically my farming gear. It gives you that carving master bonus, which allows you to essentially get 1 extra carve on any monster that you fight, which is kind of nice. So, and it looks cool too. It's got a neat look. You actually see my face. Now, unfortunately, you'll notice that it unequips a lot of the trinkets and stuff that I have. I don't know if it's going to matter too much, honestly. I kind of have a feeling we're going to be okay. If I die a lot, then this was a horrible mistake, and we can look back on this in 20 minutes and say, how dare you? As you can see, all my gems are missing. I don't really have anything other than my weapon, but that's fine. The reason I'm picking it up, though, obviously, is because of that extra farming piece. And I think it's a cool looking set. I like the hair extension there. I think it matches my character very, very well. Let's go ahead and cook some food, and we'll go ahead and get the mission started. We'll go check it out and see how hard it is. We can always ask for help too if we need it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If we need to call in the old SOS, although I have a feeling on an event quest on a launch night, essentially, at least here in the East Coast, it's probably not going to be too hard to find people who are willing or wanting to kind of give me a hand. So we're going to jump over to the Grand Hub. It's a little easier to navigate through there. We'll just go to the main entrance and we'll check this out. So should be fun. All right. So we're going to go ahead and run down over here. And we already ate, so I don't have to do that again. We're going to go ahead and go to Lada at the quest counter. And we're going to see this new event quest, which is called Running Wild. And what we're looking for here is I assume it's the sealed dragon cloth, which is the item we need to pick that up. They've also added a couple other ones, which are just kind of standard random quests. I'm not really that interested in those. And you can see there, the client says, a guardian, Fulmer Angerath, has awoken from its slumber and made its way to Wyverna. Be warned, it's a wild one. If you can take care of it, I'll give you materials for a special piece of equipment. So I'm just curious, are there other people doing this? I kind of have a feeling, let's see if anybody's already doing it. I'm just curious. No, everybody's just grinding for That's okay. I didn't need other people. I was just curious if they were doing it. So we're going to jump in. We're going to do our quick depart, and we're going to get the show on the road. And we're going to go down and whack on this dude and get our extra carve since we're wearing our farming armor. And hopefully, even though I'm not wearing any trinkets and like kitted out of my mind, hopefully I have enough defense to survive a blast or two. We'll see. We'll see how this all works out. Thankfully, he's right down over here. I'm going to go and get my mega potions ready just in case I get smashed right away. And we'll jump into the fray here. And there's the old girl just hanging out there. And I'm just going to jump right on him and just get the show on the road. There we go. I haven't fought one of these in a while. You know, the safe play is obviously just hit him in the butt, right? Do a lot of rolls. Ooh, that hurt. Might be using that mega potion here right quick. Oh good, my Palico's gonna give me a hand. He's like, hey dummy, where have you been for the last 2 weeks? Although you did see on the event quest, they haven't really released anything. I know they're getting ready for their big crossover soon, which we all pretty much assumed it was gonna be Street Fighter, so that should be coming out here in the next week or two. But, you know, considering the amount of content that this game came out with at launch, and then the event stuff that they've added since then, I don't feel sad taking like a little bit of a break, you know? Get some good targeted damage on that angle. That's good. I'm gonna try to go for a tail whack. There we go. And see if we can bust that tail off. The other nice thing about this farming armor is you do get better quality drops and more drops as well. So if you're good enough, which maybe I am, I don't know. If you're good enough, this is the armor to use for sure. That's why I did the video and I did a YouTube short on it. I'm not sure how many people got a chance to see that or not, but it seems like my shorts don't do as well as my regular videos, but they're a lot easier to do because I just hold my cell phone out. And I just record like really kind of low key. Like it takes like 30 seconds to bust out a short. This guy is getting absolutely smashed. That was a good, nice hit on nothing. Going walloping on him. Did I blow his tail off already? Looks like he's got a nub. I didn't hear it say. I guess I did. Go ahead and just keep wailing on this dude. I can see it on the ground over there. Is that wiggling? Is that his tail wiggling over there? Oh, there it is. No, is that his tail? What is that? Oh, those are thunderbugs. Yeah, move into the area. I need a few minutes to kind of figure out where this dude's tail is. No, let's porcupine. Alright, come on now. Where'd your tail go, baby? Did it go that far? Did I blow it that far off the screen? Oh, those are bones. We'll pick them up though while we're here.
Curiosity sure paid off this
Let me go ahead and look for. I'm not seeing it on my loot screen here. Wow. Okay, over here maybe? Thunderbugs, moss, brush. I wonder if it clipped through the earth or something. That happened to me in a previous hunt. Blew its tail off and it just like flew away into the nether. I am not seeing it anywhere on the screen here though. I'm mostly looking at the left hand side for the loot menu to see what pops up. I go ahead and pick up this gemstone. That's not it though. Man.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yeah, I even heard her say basically, hey, make sure you loot everything before you leave. Like, in other words. Did I not cut his tail off? Is that a possibility? Did I, like, it looked like it was a nub to me, though. I don't see it. Brush, hornet's nest. I mean, I'm casting a pretty wide net now. And I don't think it pops up on the mini-map anywhere either. White moss, frost lantern, brush. Lots of brush. Thunderbugs, bright moss. There we go. Oop, I just saw it for a second. Very briefly saw it. Okay, it's like somewhere right in here. I'm trying not to aggro half the damn map while those two guys are fighting each other. Okay. We're close. No. Usually you can hit circle and it'll kind of show you the direction where it is. I guess if I pick everything else up.
I'll just hop off for now.
It's like... That's Nullberry. Is this his tail? I already picked this up, right? No. But I feel like a total idiot. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow, that is really camouflaged behind this bush here. All right, so I found the tail, which is good. I should be able to do additional carve because of my armor. So there you go. So I got 2 carves out of that, which is nice. All right, we're good. Now we are back on the trail. Go ahead and sharpen my weapon. Get that sword nice and sharp. And we're going to jump off and get to work and get a free mount out of here. And we're going to brace. Let him finish. We're going to brace again. Trying to get that damage. There we go. We'll do a finisher right away. Just trying to break that wound open first to get that extra damage. My controller just died? Oh boy. Where is my charger? Hold on, I will be right back. This stream is going very well. Oh man, that's funny. Don't kill me, bro. The only saving grace is the monsters are fighting each other right now. So they're not hitting me. Which is really nice. That's okay. They're still hitting each other. I'm just hanging out. Oh, I just took my first hit. Got my headphones all wrapped around my microphone. As you can tell, I haven't streamed in like a week. I really thought I charged my controller. I guess I didn't. All right, we're back. In a second, we're back. There we go. Get some juice in this bad boy. Just in time to die. Yeah, I figured. Figured that was going to happen. That was totally not my fault. That's okay. But it is charging, I think. Looks like it's charging now. Yeah. So I feel like my controller's going out because I basically charged it over the weekend. And on the PlayStation indicator screen, it still showed a full battery. But it just unceremoniously just completely dropped comms when I was playing. There was no warning, no low battery, it just died. That's alright, we're back. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to avenge our death. Trying to pick out those weak spots. Let's do some damage here on his back. Looks like I got a head wound there too, if I can get to it. And a left arm wound. There's his left arm. Oh, I guess I broke both that time. I keep thinking it might be time to like switch weapons. Because I played this game pretty much exclusively with the sword and board. But I just really like the flow of the combat. It feels very fluid. And I like having the ability to defend and get those perfect dodges sometimes. And even if I can't, just being able to dodge and have the ability for that shield bash is really, really nice. Some of the harder monsters, getting that extra stun is great. I think they did a really good job with the fluidity of this weapon. It's definitely one of the weaker weapons. Like, I can tell, like, when I'm playing with my friends or whatever, which none of my friends play this game with me, but when I'm playing with random people, I could tell that I am definitely not, like, the guy doing the damage. But it's a lot of, like, constant poke damage, and I feel like there's a lot of utility in the shield bash, so I'm okay with that. And I don't mind giving some of that up for... You know, I don't mind doing the hard work to set up for other people, because a lot of times when I play alone anyway, let me go ahead and grab that honey real quick. A lot of times when I play alone, having the ability to basically have blunt and sharp damage is like super pivotal. So, all right, totally whiff that air attack. That's fine. I'll go ahead and already got a weak on him. Yeah, so he's hurting. Do some shield bashes on his head. Try to get some of that stun damage going. Might not matter because he's probably pretty low anyway. Yeah, my Palico set up a shock trap, but Palico didn't get the memo. I'm going for the kill here. I didn't. I guess I could try to trap him for a little extra mats, but it's alright. Ouch. I love how he always heals right as I take a potion. There we go. Good attack on his head there. He like ran right through my shield. That was kind of weird. He's dangerously close to the shock trap. I don't care about going for the kill here. We're not. There we go. Yeah, we're not even worried about. Not even worried about trying to capture him. All right. So he wasn't bad. I know Angerath is one of the weaker monsters. You could tell by his size, too. It wasn't like a significant threat. Even with the farming armor that I had. But I wanted my extra carve, even though I kind of like would probably have gotten significantly better mats had I killed him, or had I captured him, than carving. I just figured, what the hell, I've already got my carving armor equipped. Anything else worth grabbing here while I got a second? Not really. Let me go ahead and end quest here. Look at how happy we are. A big happy family. Nice. I love all of the new armor that the Sacred got as well, with those like glowing, those tassels from the last event. I think they're really, really cool. Something I feel this game does very, very well is motion. Specifically like the fluidity of attack and the feeling of momentum. I talked about that a lot in my review, where I felt like I was in total control of my character at all times. I love the flowing, glowing, tassely, kind of flippant armor, because it makes that motion feel even more natural, which honestly it doesn't even need it, but it's got a good feel to it, so I like that a lot. Alright, we're going to go to armor, and we got to find the new armor off the list here. I believe it is here, the Sealed Dragon Cloth Alpha. And it looks like we're going to need 3 Sealed Dragon Cloths to be able to grab that. You actually get glasses for your character now? That's funny. I don't remember those being there before. Yeah, they're kind of like a hipster type. Okay, so we're going to do that quest one more time. Not uncommon to have to do a quest multiple times to get the armor. Yeah. However, because of my crafting armor, I'm pretty sure I got because I got that extra dig, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to knock this out in 2 quests instead of 3. So, came in handy. So we're going to go ahead and reset, and we're going to do it all again. And this time, our controller is not going to die. when we're in the middle of combat.
Maybe after this.
And we're going to be in a lot better shape, I think. So let's go ahead and get down. Last time he was like right here. Let's see, how far away is he? He's close. All right, there he is. And let's go ahead and start off with a sneak attack this time. We didn't do it last time. Get a little extra value on that first hit. That's an extra like 200 damage, which is pretty nice. And I'm gonna see if this time if I can get a showdown. I call it a test of strength, but I don't think that's what it's called. I think they call it a face-off maybe in this game. But I'm trying to get some perfect blocks going. Let's see if we can pull it off. But I will always take a wound as soon as I get it. Some good head damage here. Seems very susceptible to wounds on this weapon. It must be very. I know I'm using like end game gear against like a 3rd tier monster, even though it's hunter rank 21. I'm 4 times the hunter rank on this thing, so not really any fear of anything other than my controller dying. He keeps blocking. I'm blocking under him. Kind of in that like weird spot where like I need him to be a little bit lower to the ground or I need to be a little bit taller. And I'm not. What's happening is I'm doing these blocks and he's just walking right over me. So I'm hitting him in like kind of his chest or like his little bit of his belly. Trying to get a... There we go, got his head. He's a little slippery guy. Yeah, there's another block. I blocked right under him.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
There we go. Did I hit him with that? I think there's an I think the heavy blunt pod has like a very low range to it. I noticed the other day when I was playing as well. It was the same thing where I would shoot it and it just kind of like vanished into the nether. And I'm like, I don't feel like I was that far away to not engage to get that hit. I was hoping for a mount, but I hit too quick. That's okay. I don't know what he's doing. He's just digging. He's just hanging out right now. Got a big old wound on his foot though. Oh, his wound already healed that fast. Jeez. There we go. We got another enemy here. He's gonna do some damage to him. Nice. Nice. Let's see if I get a little closer and get that wound on his neck broken. There we go. He's not doing so well. I think he's gonna hightail it out of here. And we are gonna pursue. The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. He didn't get very far. He's just gonna hang out over here. There we go. We got a mount on him. We'll take it. Tail mount is nice. A little bit harder because he wiggles a lot more. Just in general, it's a lot more of a stamina check. But it's worth it if you can get it. Sometimes you can get a straight cleave right off of a tail mount, which is awesome. Didn't get one that time. But since we're here, we'll keep working on this here tail. There we go. That's a tech. Just so I don't have to repeat the mistake, I am going to farm this tail right now. At massive risk to just getting hit. But again, he went right over me. I wonder if other weapon types struggle more with this monster, because he is like whiffing on every attack he does on me. And I'm trying to do blocks on him and I'm not able to. There's another one. He like hits low. Man. I don't remember this fight being this weird, because I used sword and board pretty much the entire game. So I know I fought him coming up. There's another monster there for a second. There we go. Oh, he just cut through. He just did it. He just did like the no close. He just like clipped through. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm not interested in fighting y'all. Alright, let's hunt him down. Might be able to get another mount here. Nope. Let's get back on our sacred. And let's keep hunting him down. He's running. Grab that honey. Oh, I got some eastern honey. Nice. I'll take that. Okay. So hoping for another mount. I didn't think I'd get two in one fight, but there we go. Got my offensive guard triggered this time on the hit. Got another wound in his kneecap. We'll go ahead and break that down. Is he leaving again? Man, he's just not wanting to fight today. Go ahead and sharpen up on the way. He's just burying his head. He just wants some of that delicious lava water. I don't know what that is. I'm really surprised this is a level 22 quest. This guy doesn't really seem like he's doing a whole lot. Sometimes like a little bit higher. I know like one of the early ones was like a level 30. 31 I feel like was one of the early challenges we had. But maybe I've just leveled so much that I don't even notice it anymore. I'm not really even sure. Yeah, so another, I think I just got absolutely smoked. Alright, let's go ahead and get our carves. We should get an extra carve out of this. So there's one. There's two. There's three. Four. Four carves out of here. Anything here worth grabbing? Guess we can go ahead and grab the mining outcrop while we're here. Scoop up some gems. And grab the god bug just because. Okay. We'll go ahead and end the quest here. Say hi to the boys. They're all happy. That's cool. Alright. So there we go. We got our third sealed dragon cloth, which is the last one we needed in order to be successful on our mission. And we were. I mean, a 7-minute completion time on a monster is pretty decent. I mean, I know there's people who are beating them super fast, min-maxing. I'm just kind of having fun. I'm not even wearing my best armor. I'm not even wearing my damn trinkets. That's how we roll. Alright, let's go over and chat with Legend. And let's go ahead and go back into the tree. And we are looking for the old... I just saw it a minute ago. Sealed Dragon Cloth A. There is no other variant to it. It is a Rarity 6. I didn't even realize what the rarity was. A Rarity 6 armor, which includes resentment and dragon resistance. So, I mean, I'm not using it for either of those. Dragon resistance is just that, and then resentment is it increases your attack when you're in red health. So, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it up. Let's go ahead and confirm it. Let's buy it. I haven't watched this cutscene in a while. Let's go ahead and check it out. I just thought it was kind of neat because, like, basically Gemma's like your blacksmith the entire game, right? Like, she's crushing everything for you. She's doing all the hard work, and then like Master or Legend comes over and he's like teaching her. She's like nervous. Tuck your arm and do this, do that. She's kind of like relieved at the end, like, oh, good, it's over. And I just think that's kind of cool. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and check out this new dragon cloth armor that we have. It's very flowing. Oh, that's really cool. So even when you're not moving, it naturally ebbs up in the air. I thought it would just basically like fall down to the floor, but it actually just stays floating in the air. That is a really cool piece. And it's got like a neck brace that goes around your character. And then obviously when you're running and jumping and sitting at a table, which is not what I meant to do. When you're running and jumping, obviously, it's got some movement to it, which is really, really cool. I love that. How's it look on a sacred? Oh, you can't summon your sacred in the town. I forgot. Okay. I like that. And then I believe with all the other vanity stuff, you should be able to change the way it looks. So let's go ahead and run in our tent real quick. And let's go down to cosmetics here and take a look at it and see. Nope, it does not change appearance. That's how long it's been. It's under equipment appearance. There we go. Yeah, so you can change the pigment on it. I do all my stuff in basically solid black, but I think this one would look cool two-tone. I think a white and a black would actually look really cool. Let's go ahead and save that. Confirm. Now it's got like a white stripe to it now. Yeah, I think that's actually really cool. That's definitely one of my favorite, just on the flow of it. I mean, obviously, if you had, yeah, I like that. It's got a good look to it, especially with my little fairy and kind of producing a little bit of light on it. It's got a little bit of like purple tinge to it. But yeah, that wasn't hard, right? I mean, you know, knock out the quest in what, 30 minutes, which includes 5 minutes of me fumbling around like an idiot because my controller died. I mean, that's not too bad. That's a nice quick stream for tonight. I just wanted to run through that and check that out with you guys. So, yeah, as I wrap this up, I think the next events are... I know we're going to get some more crossover at the end of the month. The other two events here, I think they're just going to give you the standard event tickets and the food items, but this is definitely the one to pick up, and I think it's going to fit well with your kit. So, yeah, fun little quick stream for y'all tonight. I think I'm going to probably go record a round or two of Hearthstone, so I got some more content for you guys this weekend. But that'll wrap up today's live stream. Thanks for watching, and that's it. I will see you guys in the next one, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye for now.